Well, howdy. Welcome here to the Double M Farm once again. It's February 2023, another cold day outside. Been raining for days and days, too wet to do anything. So I was sitting around. I always try to come up with something to make a little quick video just to let people know I'm not dead yet. That's very important when you reach my age. So I thought today we'd take a look at my Taurus 856. 38 special. And full disclosure, I have already taken it out and shot it and used it. But I put it back in just so for those who have never bought one could see how it comes and what you can expect when you open the box. This is just a tabletop review. We'll do a shooting review when the weather's better. But this is what you can expect to get. First thing you get is the lifetime warranty registration. Very simple to do. Go on the website, put in the serial number and some personal information, and you're registered for your lifetime warranty. And of course, Taurus always has a sales pitch. Says $10 off a couple of holsters and $30 off of a laser sight, which I have absolutely no use for. The way I hold a gun, my hand would cover up the laser sight. Maybe some of you are better at using it than I am. And then, of course, the warning, thanks to California, about the fumes and things, hazardous chemical exposure when firing a gun in an enclosed space, which is one reason I shoot at my own little gun range on the farm rather than going to an indoor gun range. And then, of course, the manual. Taurus 856, 856 UL, 856 Chrome, and 856 CHUL. Concealed hammer. I said Chrome, CH, concealed hammer. This one is the 856 UL. Yes, this is the ultra light. Don't see very many videos on YouTube for the ultra light, so that's one of the reasons I thought we'd do this. See quite a few videos for the Taurus 856 regular, 38 special, but not the ultra light for some reason. So thought we'd take a look at it. Now, you also get the gun itself, of course, and then a lock comes with it. And I'll just close the box up. We'll use it for a tabletop. At least we'll try to. I'm all thumbs here this morning. I'm wrapped up with the Taurus logo and I love the bull emblem that Taurus has. I don't know why. Well, the little tag to be on the trigger fell off, but Taurus lifetime warranty, that's on the trigger. Read manual before use. Keep the muzzle pointed in a safe way. Okay, so tear that off. And then there she is. Taurus 856 Ultralight, 38 special. This is the 2-inch barrel, snub nose, whatever you want to call it. And that's the way it'll look when you take it out of the box. Has the orange protector there on the cylinder, which pretty much lets you know there's nothing in it. And we'll go ahead and take that out. And while I've got it open, one of the first things that I've noticed a lot of people seem to talk about or complain about with not just the Taurus, but any of the snub nose, is I've heard a lot of people say it's kind of difficult to eject the cartridges. Well, you got to remember, with a 2-inch barrel, you have a very limited space for an ejector rod. With a 3-inch, you can have a longer ejector rod. So what does a short ejector rod mean? Well, it means it'll only go out so far. So if it was a 3-inch, you had a little bit longer ejector rod, you could push it out a little further and eject a little further. So it's very simple. When you go to eject, just tip it up that way, give it a good push, and it ejects. I've never had a problem ejecting them. As far as the Taurus itself, this is my second Taurus. I have a Taurus tracker and a 44 mag, 44 special, that I use on the farm as a varmint gun and big game gun. When I have coyotes or anything mess around, I carry that on my hip, but it's too big to carry concealed. And this is not a video to debate the merits of revolver versus semi-automatic. We'll do that in another video. This is just a look at the Taurus 856 in the ultralight, and it is light. I've been carrying it on my belt all day just to see, and you forget it's there. I mean, it's just extremely light. I'll take a look at the weight in just a moment in the manual. Comes with a fixed sight. I'm going to paint it. It's a black sight, has the grooved built-in rear sight, and then the fixed front sight, which is black serrated. It is removable. The older Taurus 85s and early 856s, the sight was not removable. This one is pinned, so you can take it off and put on another sight if you want to. I won't. I'll just take some paint and paint it. I'm 70 years old, and my eyesight's not what it used to be, so I do struggle at times to pick out the sight. There, I'm trying to get it on the camera. There you go. I do struggle at times with my eyesight at arm's length to actually see down that sight and pick it out. But when you're dealing with a snub nose and a self-defense situation, you're not really aiming, you're pointing. These are anything this size gun, semi-automatic or revolver, you're talking about a point-and-shoot self-defense situation. So aiming is not as critical, except when you're target practicing. And these things are extremely accurate. I found them to be very accurate. All of the Tauruses that I've shot I have found to be very accurate. Some people don't like stock grip. I do. I'm 5'7", 170 pounds. Don't have huge hands. If you were 6'3" and 270 with big hands, you may not like this gun. 2-inch snub nose probably isn't the best gun for you if you're that size. That's why anytime you see a video saying, this is the best gun for concealed carry, or this is the best, well, no, it's the best gun for that particular person. Everyone's different. I prefer revolvers over semi-automatic. Won't get into a lot of detail on that. We'll save that for another video, but it's what I grew up with. I grew up with revolvers. So the best gun for you is the gun that you shoot the best and are the most comfortable with. That's why these revolvers are the best for me. But I love the feel. I can get my little finger on there. Fits real good. I use the thumb over grip, and works real well for me. Fits my hand real good. Very smooth. The release is very smooth. This is the push release. Some have the pull back, which I don't like, but Taurus goes with the push release, and it's very easy, very smooth. You've already seen ejection's real good. Goes back in. It's very tight. Lock's good. You've already seen it's empty. Trigger pull on these things, I've seen other people measure them, and they're a little bit stiff when you first get them, but I've never owned a gun that wasn't. As they break in, these average around 10 pounds in the double action, and between 2 and 3 pounds in the single action. Let's see, it's very light. I mean, you don't move it much. You just tighten up on it and it fires. It's very sweet shooting, very smooth action. Has the transfer bar safety right there. And is just a good all-around sweet shooting little gun, and is very lightweight. Let's look in the manual here. And inside the manual he'll have, as if you didn't know what the parts of the gun were. And with the ultralight, what you have is you have a steel barrel, a steel cylinder, and then you have a, in the ultralight, in the regular, everything's steel, but in the ultralight, you have a stainless aluminum body. So you've got, this one is the stainless steel barrel and cylinder, and then an stainless aluminum frame around it, and that's what gives you ultralight. And the difference, it's too small to read on camera, so I'll just read it. Just so you'll know, if you're considering one of these and you're undecided between a regular 856 or an ultralight, the 856 38 Special double action, single action standard weight is 22.1 ounces. That's for the 2-inch barrel. 3-inch barrel is 24 ounces. In the ultralight, which is what this is, it's 15.7 ounces. So 22.1 drops down to 15.7, 17.5 for the 3-inch barrel. So you're looking at quite a bit of difference, 22.1 ounces for a regular, 15.7 for the ultralight. Now, what does that mean as far as shooting it? That means you're going to feel a little more recoil. But come on, guys, it's a 38 special. Even my 70-year-old arthritic hands can handle the recoil of a 38 special, even in the ultralight. So if you're worried about recoil, maybe you want to go down to a 32. I don't know. But the recoil on a 38 special is not that bad unless you really, and my tune may change as I get older. But right now, I'd say at 70 years old with arthritis and no knuckles in my hand where I crushed them, I can still handle the recoil on this ultralight 38 special. And we'll do a video on that later. But the sizes, it is the 6 capacity. I forgot to mention that. This is the 2-inch barrel length. Overall length of the weapon is, for the 2-inch, is 6.55 inches from tip of barrel to the base of the grip. The overall height, standing straight up from the floor up, is 4.8 inches. And the overall width, thickness, if you want to call it, is 1.34 inches. And it's just a super little gun. Not really a lot else to say about it. I have a little cheap clip-on holster here that I've had laying around for years. This is a size 0, Uncle Mike's size 0, just a little cheap clip-on, soft. It fits that perfect. Clips on the side real well. You can also get these with the clip on this side to use as if you're left-handed, this would be an inside the belt. You can get it on the other side for right-handed to wear inside the pants, inside the belt. But it fits real snug, but comes out easy. And I've worn it all day today, loaded, and found it to be extremely lightweight and easy to carry. Shoots well. It's just a super all-around little gun. I really don't have anything bad to say about it. We'll get into more details on a shooting video and talk about why I think revolvers are one of the best concealed carry. But again, that's personal preference for anyone. So that's my take and review on the Taurus 856 38 Special Ultralight. Nice little gun. Hope this helps anyone who is considering one. And appreciate you visiting us here on the Double M Farm, and we'll talk to you again real soon.